Hello humans and otherwise, I am Addie, and welcome back to my blind Let's Play of East 9. We are traversing the Grunning Grotto. It's underneath the ramparts, trying to find out what the source of this monstrous roar was that spooked a bull. So fight Death again, and we're seeing him a lot here. First time I saw him, he immediately reminded me of Death from Castlevania. I've been watching a Let's Player do a lot of Castlevania Let's Plays back to back, all blind ones of course, that's the kind of watch. I just really like the guy's Let's Plays. My issue with his Castlevania ones though is he wants to do like, I'm gonna 100% the map! And then do all the content the game has, including all the extra modes. Well, in the most recent one he looked at all the stuff, he didn't make sure to do it all though. It's like, it's too similar to the main game, I'm not gonna do it again. That's okay. Hey, it's partly petrified. Basically, he does a bit too much in his videos, specifically those games. Well, he does go and get, because the Castlevania games he's playing are the Metroidvania style ones, and they tend to have multiple endings, and he makes sure to get all the endings. So I can't argue with that. That's a good thing, as far as I'm concerned. That's armadillos. Poison! Confusion! There's one thing I'm always worried about when he plays those is he's gonna most likely inevitably get a bad ending. He managed to somehow avoid that when he played Symphony of the Night. I was surprised that he ended up getting past the first one. He made it to the inverted castle on his first attempt without even knowing anything. That surprised me. But in Harmony of Dissonance, he did get a bad ending, and Circle of the Moon doesn't even have multiple endings, so you obviously didn't there. He ended up getting the endings from worst to best in order in Harmony of Dissonance, so that was nice.
Something's there.
And since he seems to be playing the games in order, the game I'm really looking forward to watching him play should be up next because he's done with Harmony of Dissonance now. He's released the last video. I'm hoping he brings up, I think it's Aria of Sorrow, you know, one with Soma in it. That's what I'm waiting to see him play. I'm hoping that's next. Which he may not, because he's been doing Castlevania games back to back to back, but he might not play next, I don't know. It's completely up to him, of course. I want to see him play it, but if he chooses not to, at this moment, that's his decision.
I think there's something here.
He's also playing Illusion of Gaia, and I'm certainly interested in watching that. I finished that game once so many years ago, and it's been so long since I played that game. Puzzles are confusing him so much he's using a guide when he gets stuck, which is not surprising to me at all. Normally I complain about that kind of thing for that game. No, it's okay. I'm pretty sure I used the guide when I played it for the first time too.
I think there's something here.
Those puzzles can get confusing. Okay, that's a new area. Wait, yeah. Gonna say, isn't this where Addie went to? Prisoner Addie, I mean? Because I see this here. Remember, he couldn't go up this. He couldn't get up there either. Yeah. Prisoner Addie went through this area.
different about this area.
There are still active traps here,
I think there's something
likely
here.
from when this was a fortress.
Yep. So I can't hurt those things. Yep. I had trouble in this area. Thanks to these things. Thanks! Just play defensively right now. Because we can't really do much about these things. Wait. Actually. Okay, that does work. I was like, wait, this is supposed to work against enemies you can't hurt. And it does work on those things.
Huh? Is this a dead end?
Look up. Smashing things ain't the only way to get around.
Yep. Yep, we're blocked off by prisoner Addie.
A treasure chest!
Yeah, I was like, I can't get to these chests. Maybe I'll get them next time. Oh, I'll get them with my other party.
Off we go. Treasure chest located.
Like, I'll get the chest with my other characters. Works for me. I think I can just stand here and heal, so I don't know what's going to happen. Those things still get kind of hard. If I can, just one-shot them now with the Raging Bull. This is the interior of the prison. Yes, it would appear the passage led here after all. Big surprise. Whoever made that roar must be somewhere up ahead. But if that's the case, who's keeping it here? And for what? Nothing good, if I had to guess. Please don't at all. I'm nervous enough as it is. Let us proceed. The answers we seek are likely dwelling deeper within. And the answer turns out to be... Oh, look who's here. The answer turns out to be... It's Addie making the roars! That woman. Preposterous. Could this be what he testified about during the interrogation? They're hiding something. But what? I'll have to find out for myself. You've seen that lady in town before. Yeah, I've seen her just wandering around. What was it that she was observing? What is that? Some kind of lizard? It does not seem entirely correct. Though how, exactly, I cannot say. Fierce little guy, ain't he? Perhaps the roar we heard originated from this creature, so they get a long tongue. Pretty sure we're looking for something a lot bigger than this. Still, what is this creature doing locked up here in the first place? Exotic pets have been pretty popular in high society, but not quite like this. Well, we're not going to figure out twiddling our thumbs around here. This getting what we're after, let's keep on moving ahead. Yeah, I don't think this is what we're looking for. And their attack should hit them, it doesn't. But we're not trying to hit them anyway, so, you know. That's fine. It's locked. No, how dare it be locked?
Let's focus. For it. Don't let up on them.
Right. I hope we get back to Addie's cell eventually. I mean, we probably will.
There seems to be quite the commotion. I wonder what's causing it.
Preposterous! Preposterous, I say!
Wasn't that the lady from earlier?
Yeah.
She must have been pretty scared if she didn't notice us.
I know. Her eyes were closed, too.
Now I'm dying to know what she saw.
Retreat! Retreat at once! Damn it all! Nobody said it was this strong!
Make sure the garrison doesn't find out about this.
What are you Monstrums doing here?
Come on! All that matters right now is Master Chatelard's orders!
Yes, sir!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
I don't. Sounds like a good time to me.
Of course it does. No
An
music.
opportune chance to rest.
Gotta be a boss fight. And it is. Oh, yeah. That would be something to run from.
Nice. What is this thing?
I've heard this roar before. Addie, I think that's the same one we heard at the Colosseum.
It looks much more ferocious than I had anticipated.
That's what I like to hear.
Savagely Relentless Primordial. Follow Drago. Yep. It's like we're fighting on one of the beasts from the, Beast 8!
This thing's on another level. Just what the doctor ordered.
What is it? Its skin is tougher than anything I've ever seen.
Weaknesses can be discerned with astute observation.
We just need a few well-aimed strikes.
All I gotta do is just keep using her power. Now you're supposed to go like this, maybe? But this worked out just fine. Alright, Grandstand level 2. Remember the dinos in Ys 8 were pretty powerful, too. It's like, hey, dinosaurs didn't go extinct, they still live on this island. Yeah, just attack those specific spots. Like the crystals.
Powerful attack inbound. Brace yourselves.
Okay. Now it's literally like Monster Hunter just roars and knocks everyone down.
What is it doing?
It is being engulfed by its own flames.
It's so powerful.
Burn!
All right, good to go.
This really is reminding me more of a Monster Hunter fight. And that's a good thing. I like that. Except for his telegraphs and such. Woo! Missed me. There's fire. It's like fighting a Rathalos. Ooh. Sorry. Fortunately, it's in the air, so I can't get to it. Oh, everyone's in defense and not attacking it. No. That's not what I meant to do, obviously. I didn't defeat that one in time.
All right, good to go.
All right. Whoa! There it dashes again. It's like Ifrit Final Fantasy 14.
It is dangerous. Please, stay back.
Yikes. That does revives. Just might use the cheese. I could just swap characters and such, but I mean, she'll still take damage. Otherwise, they just take a lot less damage, and you're not the one controlling them. Well, no, I get a chance to get low on HP. Don't do dashes now. All right.
Did we defeat it?
This beast, it just wouldn't stay down.
Yes. Its strength surpassed that of the creatures in the Grimwald.
It was tougher than I thought. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
And it's gone. I've never seen a beast like that. What about you, Addie? You're the adventurer, aren't you?
Yep. Look like a primordial.
Primordials, huh? Where have I heard that before?
It was in the last game.
Something about giant lizards that ruled the world a long time ago.
Yep. Dinosaurs. That's all they
You're
are.
right. I remember when everyone was talking about them a while back. I believe they're currently being researched in Garmin, but they should have been extinct for ages now.
Turns out they weren't extinct.
Then what's something that's supposed to be extinct doing in this prison?
Isn't it obvious? Someone must have brought it here.
This area seems to be under the jurisdiction of the Hieroglyph Knights.
Yeah. I wonder what the bigwigs are up to.
Did we just see something we weren't supposed to?
Yeah, probably.
That's the fun now. Trying to solve the mystery of the prison means finding out things you're not supposed to find out. That's kind of the whole idea.
I apologize for the disturbance, Monstrums.
Know who that is.
Shadowlord, I thought I smelled a rat.
Do you wish to duel again so soon, Hawk? A hasty decision. 20 points. You have only just bested my primordial, have you not?
What's that? Is that a confession I hear? You're admitting that this primordial was your doing?
Denying it would serve no further purpose. Now, Crimson King, I had every confidence you would find this place, sooner or later.
What's going on in this prison?
You will need to see it with your own eyes. And that is your way of doing things, is it not?
Yeah, pretty much.
But unfortunately, you will find no such information here.
Does he know who you are, Addie?
I think he does.
Master Shadowlord, are you aware of the incident at the Colosseum?
I have received a report of it, yes.
Then you should know that this primordial set that bull into a rage.
I do. It is most regrettable that lives were endangered.
I knew it. Then tell me, what are the Hieroglyph Knights even for?
Yufa.
The citizens of Balduke entrust the Hieroglyph Knights with their lives. You're supposed to protect them. So what were you thinking? Hiding something so dangerous in the prison?
You are the Raging Bull, correct? If you wish to know why this is happening, or who you are, then seize the answer to your questions by force.
Who we are? What do you mean by that?
We're done playing your games, Shadowlord. Cut the crap and tell us what you know.
You must learn the truth for yourselves.
Bullshit.
The truth is not so simple that it can be explained by words alone. Only when you discover it on your own can you make a meaningful decision. And when that time comes, you will understand that our actions are not driven by treachery.
How does that have anything to do with what we're asking you?
Everyone, the alarm bells!
Addie, I sense people approaching.
The knights you passed earlier must have reported you. We have authority over this sector, but Roman soldiers will respond to the alarm. Escape while you still can.
And miss this chance to fight you? You're not getting off that easy.
I have no desire to run nor hide, Hawk. Or should I say, Lieutenant Credo Eyeblader.
What?
Nothing gets past you, does it, Master Shadowlord?
Our chances of escape diminish the longer we wait.
Fine. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. Like, he's our enemy, but he also appears to be on our side. This is the second time he's been right in front of us and just let us go. After the encounter with the Primordial, its roar was never heard again. Postponed events at the Colosseum resumed as if nothing had happened. Elle and Felix healed quickly, and life returned to normal, or so they thought. The Monstrum's visit to the prison left them with countless questions and uncertainties. What could the Master of the Hieroglyph Knights be planning? What is his involvement with the Monstrums? Yeah! It's clearly discovered only evoked more mysteries to be unveiled.
Hey, there's something that's been bothering me for a while.
There's always something bothering you.
You ever wonder why these inmates are being held here, in this tower? Why is it that they get treated differently than the rest of the special sector? And do you ever see those traps they set up to discourage inmates from escaping?
It's beyond my pay grade to be asking questions like that. But if you ask me, they're probably criminals they really don't want people finding out about.
What? You mean like they're bloodthirsty murderers or something? That red-haired prisoner doesn't look like one, though. He congratulated me when I told him my wife gave birth.
I don't mean just murderers. A long time ago, a prisoner with an iron mask was held here. They said it was a royal who lost the fight for the throne. Don't be fooled by appearances. That red-haired guy's probably got a history too.
He's got quite the history.
Does that mean he's a high-profile prisoner?
No, high-profile inmates belong in the special sector downstairs, like you said. Come on, enough with the chatter. Let's finish up the rounds.
Got a promise with Marius to keep. Hopefully he's still in the chapel today. Oh yeah! I wanted to try this fast travel while still in there, but I couldn't do it, so... Gotta escape the cell first, get this fast travel from the cell. Alley-oop! Oh, hey there, Addie. We meet again. Gave us promise. You don't say. I've been looking forward to this, you know? Let's get right to it. Remember those access passes I mentioned last time? You're gonna need one if you plan on getting around here in the special sector. As long as you've got a pass on you, the guards don't suspect a thing. How am I supposed to get one? It's going to be a bit of a hassle, but there should be a way. See, there's this inmate here in the special sector. Let's just call him an exchanger. Getting his help on this is your best bet. Your only one, actually. I know I can trust him. You can't, considering where we are. Guy's a bit on the quirky side, too. Like one wrong move, and things might not turn out pretty for you. First thing to know, he only accepts prospective exchanges in person. In other words, you're going to need to find him yourself over at the salon. If you think you found him, wait until he gives you the code word. Our controller? Sounds like a cautious man. Well, I would be too if I were the one running the risks. Which one goes better with tea? Sugar or jam? Once he asks you that, you're going to respond with brandy. That's the code word that tells him you're there for business. From there, the rest is up to you. Sound like a plan at all? I'll see what I can do. Okay, what goes better with tea, sugar or jam? And the answer is brandy. Great, I'm sure you'll pull it off just fine out there, Addie. Citrus linked to all sorts of places. The communal cells, the penal labor mines. Having an access pass will make things that much more convenient for you. Anyway, just be patient until he strikes up a conversation with you. As for me, I'll be taking a little doze off here until you get back with good news. Okay, so the salon. I'll wait till he asks about tea. That right here. Yeah. That's just a guard. Ah, yes, yes. Do believe I've heard a rumor or two about her myself. Seems nowadays to keep her up in a special cell on the floor above. She may be a commoner, but she's an upstanding woman nevertheless. Apparently, she holds a great deal of influence outside the prison, even now. If only they can take advantage of it, but I hear it's easier said than done. She's supposedly famed among Gillians. Certainly like to meet her, even if once. All is good in the world. So long as rumors stay aplenty, I'll never want for money to eat. There, it's just drink, drink, drink without a care in the world. You drunken fool. Watch this guard. Bear in mind, the only thing you're entitled to do in here is a break period. Yours just happens to be longer than the average inmates. Mistake. We're granting you nothing close to freedom. You have your privileges, but you do well not to misunderstand your position. Yeah. Specifically said to salon, right? What is it? You seem to be searching for someone. Could it perhaps be that I, Prince of the Prison, am the one you so fervently seek? Ah, so it's a no then, is it? How utterly, utterly disappointing. Yep, certainly not you. This just isn't right. I'm sitting on the left side depending on which way you're facing. Now you're on the right. Now you're on the left. Do I have to talk to people multiple times? I mean, that could be a thing. Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here. Here. That gave Ale a silent once over, but nothing more. Hey, you. Let me ask you something. Which one goes better with tea? Sugar or jam? Brandy. Good choice. You're just as easy to pick out as I've been told. Come with me. I hear what you have to say. Name's Bratchett. Bratchett the Exchanger. Don't bother introducing yourself. The identities of those I deal with are of little importance to me. What matters is if they got anything valuable enough worth exchanging for. Quid pro quo. That's my ironclad rule. You want something? You gotta give something. Let me just ask you this. What is it you're after here? On an access pass. Hey, keep your voice down. You do know what you're saying, right? You all got all sorts of unsavory types here, so don't be asking why you need it. Yeah, I decided to be blatant about it instead of being secretive like I'm supposed to be, to see what you do. Thing is, an access pass is almost like a form of identification here. But naturally, there ain't a lot of them out in circulation. I can get you your pass, but I'll need something of equal value in return. It'll have to be something rare, something you wouldn't normally find here in the prison. I don't have anything. I had a feeling that might be the case. If you don't have something of equal value to trade, procure it. How do I go about that? Rack your brain a bit, maybe you'll figure it out. There's one thing you do have in your possession right now, it's information. There's a fella here who knows how to put a price on a good piece of intel. Find him, the two of you might just be able to work something out. Be off with you, kid. Chop chop. Also, yeah, there's really no one else here. Well, there's... Well, I suppose there are 3 other people here, but... I need... something. Pardon me, Sonny, but you wouldn't happen to be searching for something, would you? We're talk about a red-haired newcomer slipping in and out of the chapel, you see. Who told you about that? Forgive me, but I'm not one to reveal my sources. Information is something to be gathered, but not something so easily divulged. Name is Gauch, but folks around here know me better as the informant. Seem to be going through a spell of trouble, am I right? May I have exactly what you want, but I do have something of equal value. I trust you catch my meaning. What do you want? What else could an informant want but information? If you can present me with intel privy only to you, I'll give you an item of equal value. How about the layout of the watchtower? The watchtower? You're referring to the one located in the corner of the special sector, I presume? Intel in an off-limits area like that would be quite valuable indeed. Or it would be, if anyone cared to know. Those thieves? Oh? By thieves, you mean the ones who barged into the prison a while ago, yes? Information is only as good as it is fresh, I'm afraid. You're going to have to give me better than that. Inform the interrogator. Ah, you're talking about that haughty snob of a lass, aren't you? I've had a good deal of inmates requesting particulars about her. Very well. You've piqued old Gosh's interest. Tell like whatever you know. You told Gosh everything you knew about Ingrid. Oh, I see. So her name is Ingrid, and she's here on direct orders from Rome. Yes, this is useful information. Useful information indeed. If I may ask one thing, how do I know it's reliable? Good question. I like that question. Very valid. Should this prove false, my reputation as an informant will plummet. How do you plan to guarantee the credibility of this so-called scoop? You'll have to trust me. Now, why would I place my faith in someone I've only just met today? Very good point. This won't be enough to earn you any compensation, I'm afraid. How about if I vouch for him? You! I'll stick my word on his. Is that credibility enough for you? I don't know. Have you only just met this red-haired lad yourself? Why go so out of your way to vouch in his behalf? You know full well the way I operate as an informant. That I do. You, of all people, should be able to tell right away whether someone is lying, no? After all, an informant who can't tell lies from truth is hardly one worthy of trust. Well, of course I can! Don't think you can sell me short just because I'm old! I knew the lad was telling the truth from the moment he opened his mouth. Oh, you did, huh? Yeah. You tricked him. Oh, alright. There's no room for doubt anymore thanks to your wheedling. Here you are, Sonny. Do compensation for the tip-off. Small box. In that box is a premium cigar sourced from Britai. My sources say one of the nobles in the special sector has been requesting one. No doubt in my mind, Bratchett would jump at the chance to snatch it up. Thank you very much. You really are a peculiar one. I had you pegged as a man of dignity. Now I realize you're just a patsy. Oh, come on. You have to play your cards better if you plan on making it in here. And I was just being nice. Yeah, not a moment too soon, huh? And it's not like it matters when I pick. All it does is changes another next line of dialogue, and the story just continues as is anyway. We're taking longer than I expected, so I figured I'd come and check on you. Guess I just ended up meddling in things, though, huh? Thanks for helping me out. Aw, don't mention it, my friend. Somehow, I get the feeling you would have managed on your own anyway. At any rate, this should be enough to get you that access pass. What you do, and we can really start getting down to business. Crazy to have a prison with all this stuff in it. But I've gone on my rant about rich people getting special privileges last time I was here, so I don't need to do that again. Oh, you're back. So what did you bring? It's gonna be at least moderately valuable, but the exchange is off. Just doing voice after voice here. Same person, different voices. If you can even tell I'm doing different voices, a lot of times I can't. It was a premium cigar depression. Said I have no vocal range. I don't believe it. Is that a premium Britain cigar you've got there? How you managed to pry it out of that old miser's hands, I'll never know. Getting a hold of these outside of the prison is hard enough as it is. It wasn't exactly easy. I bet not. This is one impressive stunt you pulled here, new kid. You hear no complaints from me. Here, you've earned this. By the way, have you heard anything about any inmates disappearing from the prison? Did they break out? We're talking more than just a few people here, kid. And you know this place ain't easy to bust out of. How about this, then? You ever hear of a place called the Restricted Sector? Well, let's say no. Well, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors about it nowadays. Apparently, only a special few knights and soldiers are allowed in or out of it. Word is, all those folks who have been vanished end up taken there. Of course, rumors like that are a golden dozen here. You can't be too careful. If you need anything else, you know where to find me and what to say. Nice doing business with you, kid. Yep. Alright, so now we can officially be here without issue. Hey there, Addie! I take it you're a proud new owner of a special sector pass, access pass now? Yep, it's all thanks to you. Oh, stop it. I barely did anything at all. More importantly, you should be able to get around better now that you have a pass. So, what's Addie the Red got next on his agenda? Like a better idea of what's going on. Spoken with the calm sensibility of a true adventurer. Like I mentioned before, this person's chock full of mysteries to unravel. Yeah, and Addie wouldn't leave without figuring out what those mysteries are. It's kind of his thing. Should work on gathering intel before taking any decisive action. Yes! Why don't we split up for a while and see what we can find out? Sounds good. Glad you get it. I'll stand out too much if you work as a pair. Plus, I figured you'll have a better time going at it at your own. Yep, he's unfamiliar with party games. I mean, he's been in some, but not many. He mostly does his adventures solo, unless he's with Doki. But then technically, he's still solo most of the time anyway. Doki doesn't go around fighting bosses and everything. Alright, we're on the same page then. Let's get to it. Ugh, my phone's going crazy. We can rendezvous at the chapel if things start going south. Best of luck, my friend. I'll be seeing you in a bit. Investigate beyond the gates. Yeah, now they got an access pass. The guards will just ignore me now at this point. Like, oh yeah, you can be here, no problem. But yeah, I'll just stop right here for now. Gotta check what my phone is going crazy about. Plus, it's about time anyway. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.